Hey everyone, it's Don with Don's Field of Dreams Cards. Going to show some cards that I got in recently. Got a few of them in before the National. I just didn't show them. A couple afterwards. One particular card that I want to show is maybe a Stan Musial card that I inadvertently picked up and unknowingly doing that. Not 100% sure, but I'll show you what I mean. And then a few other cards. One card's pretty good card. The other ones are not big time high dollar value cards, but just nice examples of cards to fit into my Hall of Fame collection. And then this first card, I just had wanted to pick this card up. George picked up one of these at the Airbnb off of Sean Tiford at the National. Got this for under $30. So really felt like I got a steal on this because I think they were going around the $70 range maybe. And as I've said in other videos, I'm okay with a 7. It's got one little like blue mark up here, but that's okay. Can't even notice that. So just think that's a great action shot of him. You know, did he miss the ball here, or did he hit it into the right field stands? Who knows? Very similar to his 1980 card, another card that I love. So card from my youth that I remember collecting, pulling these from packs, but wanted to get a nice one, and happy to get this one. So the next one, this is for my 1950 Bowman Hall of Fame set. And I always screw his name up, Red Shandin. So excuse me if I'm a little bit off. Not my favorite card or my favorite player, and sometimes I wonder, you know, why am I adding a card that I don't absolutely love, or a player I absolutely love? But it's the sickness a lot of us have. It's, you know, I'm trying to finish the 1950 Bowman Hall of Fame set, and just wouldn't feel complete if I left one or two guys out. So was looking at this card for a long time. Guy finally dropped the price by $10. I threw in an offer $10 below that $10 drop, and he accepted it. So I didn't pay a ton for it, so it makes it a little easier getting a card. Maybe a player you don't love, and maybe necessarily wouldn't get, but still, you know, got to complete the set if you're going after it. And you know, he's a Hall of Fame player, great player. Still a 1950 Bowman card, so I'm very happy with that. One more for the set is the 1950 Bowman Warren Spahn. So this will eventually be in an SGC holder. You know, a little wear on the corners, and that's okay. Just happy to have these cards, as many of you are. You know, a lot of you guys, not a lot of you guys, some guys get, you know, really high grades, and that's awesome. And, you know, sometimes I wish I could do that, but it's just, you know, it's not possible. But I'm just thrilled with this card. Absolutely thrilled. So another Hall of Fame set I'm working on is the 1953 Bowman set of Hall of Famers. Again, I said this before, not sure what I'm going to do with the mantle. Kind of goes against what I've just been saying about completing it, but, you know, it's a pricey card. There's other pricey cards I'd rather have before that one, but we'll see. Picked up a nice George Kell in a 5. Another card is just in good condition. Again, not a Hall of Famer that I'm looking to collect a ton of his cards, but again, fits in the set, and you can get these guys fairly reasonable and nice cards. So this next card I got was this 1959 Curt Flood, and there's a reason I have my thumb over half the card here. I'll show you in a minute. And I picked this up because I didn't have any cards of Curt Flood in my collection, and, you know, I do get some cards of guys that aren't in the Hall of Fame, but are an important part of history of the game of baseball. And, you know, he challenged the reserve clause, and ultimately got blacklisted in baseball. But didn't even notice this until I was looking at the listing on eBay, because if it's a good photo, I like to take a picture of it and save it, and or a screenshot. And I'm looking on the back here, and I see number 6. Now, if that's a Cardinal, that's definitely Stan Musial. I'm not 100% sure. You know, the hat's blue. If that's a visiting team or not, you know, there's obviously batting practice going in the back, but I'd like to think that there's a good chance that is Stan Musial back there. Let me know what you guys think. If any of you guys know, I tried Googling it to find out any information on the card, and I couldn't find anything. So I'm going to pretend that it is anyways, just because I think it's pretty cool, and it's, you guys know he's one of my favorite players. So just thought that was kind of neat that could possibly be Stan Musial on the background of this really nice 1959 Topps Kurt Flood card. So the last thing I wanted to go over was got something in the mail today, and there's been so much talk about the negativity of the hobby and calling people out, and you know, people that aren't saying the right things, or just all that stuff. And to be honest, I don't watch any of the channels because I just don't need the stress of it, to be honest. I mean, I know a lot of my friends watch it and comment, and I watch their stuff, and to each his own, that's fine. But I prefer just to watch when you guys show cards. That's all I care about. And as I've said before at the National and other things, there's just so many great guys in this community. And those are the people that I focus on, probably 40 or 50 of you, and that I watch your channels regularly. And those are the guys and gals that I like to meet up with, or text or email. And so I got a text from one of them, Mike, Canadian Cards, the other day, and in bold capital letters says, "Do not ask any questions. What is your address?" It's like, yes, sir. So I shot my address out to Mike, and then I noticed that I hit the wrong key on my phone, and it gave him the wrong zip code. It was a number off, and it was, you know, he's in Canada, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it came. And here's his note. It's kind of cool. It's on this Hamilton Hurricanes football club that Mike, I believe he coaches for. It just says, "Hey Don, just a little something for your PC. Enjoy, Mike, Canadian Cards." So thank you, Mike. Didn't have any clue what he was going to send me. Wasn't expecting anything. There's no rhyme or reason. He's just a nice guy, and felt this would go well in my collection, and I would enjoy it. So, Big Mike, thank you so much. I was blown away when I opened this up today. I had no idea what to expect. I have other Stan Musial autographs, but to get one from someone in the community, like I've said about other things, this will hold a special place in my collection. I am working on a card room, and I do want to do a display of just items that I've got from people in the card community. And Mike, I got to meet him last year at the National. Awesome guy. I didn't know him real well. He was with Brian B. Roth 6. He was buying a Jim Brown rookie, and I went up to him. I said, "Oh, Brian, you finally got rid of that trimmed Jim Brown card." So just being a smart ass, and broke the ice a little bit with Mike and got to know him, and we've talked, you know, not all the time, but quite a bit since the last year. And really missed seeing you at the National this year, bud. I knew you couldn't make it due to some things going on, but hopefully you'll be there next year. And again, never expected, but always appreciated when I get something from the community. You know, I pointed that out in the background, and there's 3 things right there from fellow YouTubers, and that's why I'm in the hobby. It is the camaraderie and the kindness and the fun that I have with all you guys. So as always, guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll talk to you soon.